here we are.
So this is, once it pops up, I'll just start commentating. It'll pop up sometime soon. There we are. Hey! So, this is Cars, 8% Glitchless. Cars game released in 2006. Licensed game. To be honest, the fact that we're featured on SteelRingsLive.com is a very, very cool thing for a game like this. So I really appreciate you guys accepting this game, putting a game like this on SpeedrunsLive.com. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the run, shall we? So, 3, 2, 1, go.
I am.
Alright, so first we have a bunch of road races. So basically lightning here is spraying hits the cup, basically like Cars World version of the Cup Series in NASCAR. We have to practice on a bunch of road races and mini games in order to get enough trophies to go to these instant cup races.
Come on, the bolt! Watch the bolt!
So, basically, we run a bunch of road races. This one is the first one, the basic one, called New Year's Rings Grand Prix. And this one is really more or less part of Lightning's dream. So, it's not a real race when they came out. That being said, there are a bunch of different kinds of races and minigames we have to do. And I'll explain a bunch of different mechanics and qualities of the track as we go along. I also have a co-commentator here, gaming guy here, will occasionally pop in, say something if he wants to, ask something. I will also occasionally look at chat just to see what everybody's saying. Because I know chat probably be blowing up a lot about this game, just to make fun of it a lot, which is fine by me.
What's interesting about this game is that this is actually a sequel to the movie.
Yeah, this doesn't take place during the story of the movie. In fact, almost none of the games in Cars series take place during the story of their respective movies. With the exception of Cars games, which does.
And another interesting fact that this was a launch title for the Nintendo Wii.
Oh, yeah! I am good!
Oops, I meant to save there. It's fine. I
Hey,
can save afterward. So normally I wouldn't save a whole lot. But I kind of want to do that because marathon safety in case the game crashes. Because it can crash later on. We have to do that. But anyways, we go ahead and go on to the next road race here.
There are about 30 races in the full game.
Yep. And it takes about 2 hours to complete. No glitches. So basically, the main glitch, I'm just going to talk about the main glitch. The main glitch in regular 8% run is called the lap glitch. Basically, it allows you to back up from the starting line and skip laps doing that in a certain way. Of course, for 8% glitchless, it's kind of can't do that. So. Yeah, sorry if my voice isn't that loud. I just don't know how to fix that right now, so I'd have to fix that later. I will try and talk as loud as I can, okay? Or the game sound he said. Okay. I can do that very quickly. There are some sounds, however, that can't be lowered no matter what. So do know that. And I'll try not to talk during those. pretty much unavoidable. Alright, so just to kind of explain a little mechanic or a little speed tech I'm using here, it's not a glitch, it's a speed tech. What it is basically, there's a move called Power Slide, which is basically like a drift, but really just a tight turn. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to Power Slide a short bit, and then I'm going to straighten up very quickly. And that gains me speed. Basically, I just gain speed really quickly whenever I do it. And if you look down the bottom right there, that's my speedometer. If you pay attention to it, you'll notice it just goes up really quickly whenever I straighten up after a Power Slide. Which is very useful, especially here in the beginning. Later on, we get boosts, which allows us to pretty much accelerate quicker by using it. Which means that speed tech is not going to be quite as useful as before, but whenever it's refilling, it's still faster. And also, right now, when we don't have boost, it's very useful because it allows us to gain speed really quickly. And it's really easy to do as well. It's not that hard to perform the speed tech. I accidentally discovered this while I was doing a run. I was like, wait, that works. That is a thing.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow!
Alright, that was a decent radiator cap circuit. That was what that track is called. Next we're gonna use Sally's Sunshine Circuit.
Hiya.
Go to Radiator Springs Grand Prix. So basically,
Girls up for a little
it
friendly
defaults to Radiator Springs Grand Prix because that's the same place where the first event takes place. So I had to manually hit left there to go to Sally's Sunshine Circuit. Yeah,
Come on.
that was pretty good. Okay. I guess I'll still use that tech. So, as you see, we're just right back up to speed almost immediately.
Ah! Please.
Come on me, please. Sometimes my desktop likes to do that and lock up on me. I can't do much about it. It just happens whenever I quickly make inputs. You were not expecting country music outside of an RPG? Well, very clearly you should not expect anything when it comes to speedruns.
And you won't be hearing any licensed music either, because we don't want Disney catching up on us.
Well, okay, when I say licensed music, I don't mean like licensed by Disney. I mean licensed music as in stuff you listen to on the radio. That's what I mean by licensed music. And that stuff is still bad for streams and videos anyways, so... But yeah.
The soundtrack is very nice.
It is a very good soundtrack. There are a lot of good tunes. The sequel to this video game, called Cars International, has a way for you to customize what music plays as well. It's a very neat thing. You can pretty much add whatever music you want to.
Ooh. I don't know what the big deal is about racing. That was easy.
Well, that was a good Sally Sunshine circuit.
So, how'd it go?
So now we move on to Doc's lesson, Power Slide. Basically, we're not supposed to know about Power Slide at this point, but we do, obviously, because we know a lot about the game. once you learn about power slide, that's where you're supposed to be like, okay, this is like a drift of sorts. So let's just use this to our advantage. We pretty much just want to take these turns as tightly as possible. And we can also use tilting a little bit here. Tilting is our third ability. We basically use that if power sliding isn't going to be good enough for a turn and we need to take it a little bit tighter. We use tilting to help that. If you stay off track too long, or if you mess up the turn, then you're gonna fail the minigame. So you gotta be careful about that.
Ciao.
Alright, so now we have Doc's Challenge, which is a road race. So yeah, we pretty much just want to power slide most of the turns. 'Cause most of the turns are really hard to take while just regular turning. Also, you want as little hang time as possible. So we hold down, or hold up, excuse me. We hold up to fall through the air faster. However, we then hold down so that way we, at certain points, so that way we land flat. That way we lose as little speed when we actually land. Because if you're not flatly land, you'll lose a lot of speed. And yeah, a lot of this game is just about optimization. How you go faster and faster using just slight optimizations versus
I still got it.
big shortcuts. You won't get boosted until after the first Piston Cup race, which the first Piston Cup race is right after this. So yeah.
I still got it.
Another thing about inclines, if the incline is not steep enough where you just shoot into the air after you've gone up it, and you instead just like stick to the ground, it will kind of block you in a direction. So you gotta be careful with that a lot, because it can send you into the wall if you're not careful. It's okay if we go off track sometimes. In fact, later on, we'll be seeing a bit of off-track reset of Utes, because some of the checkpoints for resetting in this game are weird. And they allow you to pretty much go far ahead
I still got it.
with little to no effort, basically. So yeah. Chat, feel free to ask any and all questions that you have regarding this game, because I know it's going to be a long while.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be here for at least a couple more hours. Well, actually, at least a couple more hours. Really, it won't be here for 2 more hours. You're going to have to get used to the game.
Look at this.
Trust me.
Ka-chow. Hey,
And that
no
was Doc's
problem. It
challenge.
was an honor to beat you.
Oops, I meant to save. Ah, hang on. Now, during Piston Cup races, unfortunately, we don't have the ability to power
you.
So, recap circuit. Then let's sort back to
Hey, ready to go racing?
go to Palm Island Speedway. explain a little bit how the lap glitch works here at the Piston Cup races, because it's a little different compared to road races. The lap glitch still exists here at Piston Cup
No
races.
way!
However, the thing is, do you notice all these cars?
Now that's
here?
just wrong.
They are all pretty much in a bunch when they come around.
There's
the
another
track.
one!
So-
McQueen's passing through the field like he's racing against golf carts!
So basically what happens is, you have to kind of watch out for these cars.
Oh,
coming
race fans, what an upset!
up, and then you pretty much just adjust accordingly to how they come up. Sometimes it's unavoidable, or sometimes it's not unavoidable, and you have to pretty much do a lap around the track normally.
Hey,
because
objects in the mirror may be closer than they appear.
sound volume to the overall low, none. There you go.
And for those of you who don't know, the bar below the speedometer is the pit stop meter, and when it reaches near the end, you're going to have to go into the pit stop lane and then do a little mini game with Guido, the blue car.
Right. Thankfully, we only have to see that 2 times in the run. Because if you notice, I'm abusing some tilting here to lessen the mark on my tires, basically, for the meter there. So basically, I'm decreasing the meter less than normal. Which is not a glitch. It may have been intended, is what we're thinking. Either way, we're not considering it a glitch, so it's okay. How's the AI rubber banding? Good question. There's not really a whole lot of rubber banding, except during these Piston Cup races, in which it can get pretty tough if you're playing this for the first time, because you'd probably be like beginning at the game. You'd be getting used to the way the game works, and so it might be a little bit harder for you. And also, abusing the tilting here allows us to kind of go faster than usual. Normally, we'd lose a lot of speed in the turns, but because we're tilting, we're not losing as much speed, and so we can keep up pretty high speed caps. Like so. That sounds pretty irritating. Good thing you can minimize it. It goes by somewhat quickly. However, there is a little bit of RNG depending on it, so... Also, these Piston Cup races obviously are way longer, with 12 laps as opposed to just 3.
And this is the first of 5 Piston Cup races.
Right. First of 5. If you're playing Compact, which is the shorter version of the story, I think you only play 4. But I could be wrong. You could go through all 5. I think it skips Motor Speedway of the South, though. I don't know. I haven't played Compact yet. I've just always played the full version of the story because it's pretty much just the better full package. It feels weird to have no sound. Yeah, it does, admittedly, but I think it's better because that way we won't have to deal with Daryl Waltrip or Daryl Cartrip being all annoying and loud. So I'll probably add sound back once we're done with the Piston Cup race. But for Piston Cup races, I think I'm going to keep the sound down on 0. Get back on track, there you go. Alright, 3 more laps to go. As you see, we're not even quite halfway on the bar down there yet, and we are already way past halfway in the race, so... And also, we've gotten somewhat of a gap between Chick and us. Chick is our man in green rival. more laps. Does it get anywhere near as nasty as Burnout? No. No, it does not. It does not get that nasty. In my opinion, it pretty much stays decent, really. Last lap for this race. If there are any more questions, please let us know. I would love to answer any questions about this game or about any of the other Cars games, actually. Or about a bunch of licensed games. I run a bunch of different licensed games.
The 2000s were a big time for movie and TV license games.
Especially if you were DreamWorks or Disney.
Or Nickelodeon.
That's true. Anyways, up next, we're going to go to Boosting with Fillmore. We're going to get our boost for the first time. So we only have 1 bar boost right now, which is fine. That works for us, really. We can still use the power slide speed tech to get ourselves up to speed as well after we run out of boost and have to reload it. Theoretically, you want to use up to just at least 1 pixel before it's empty, because that way it starts refilling faster. Also, here's the first reset abuse. As you see, we just shot really far forward in the race. And I mean really far. Like, not a minute's worth of far, but like a few seconds worth of far. It saves a lot of time. If it exists, speedrunning. I don't know about that. There are some games that should remain not as a speedrun, you know? Oh, that's interesting. I saw like a cloud puff somewhere right there. I have to take another look at that later. Going too fast to see it. Yeah. Okay. Might have locked it up. Is this memes? I don't know. Is it? You answer me that. Because I'm certainly not going to answer it for you. Looks like memes to you? Hey, well then maybe it is memes.
Also, this is a good time to talk about trophies. After every race, you earn an amount of trophies, and you need a specific amount of trophies to progress in the game.
Right. Maybe some sound. Oh, shoot. Hang on, let me fix the sound again. Oh, that's a little too soft. There you go.
Ciao. Ka-chow. Oh yeah. One for the ladies. Ciao.
Yeah, just a puff of smoke. Okay.
So,
Maybe forever. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go to North Desert Dash, which is right here. There's one specifically tight corner that I have to mention later.
Ciao. One for the ladies.
Shortcut here. There might be reset views there, but I don't know. I haven't tried it out a whole lot yet. I might try it out a little later.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh yeah. One for the ladies.
That's bad. That's a really
Ow.
bad tilt. Okay. Sometimes that happens when you're tilting really fast on inclines. Sometimes it'll tilt you the opposite direction and you lose control. You'll spin out a little bit,
Ka-chow.
maybe hit the wall. Thankfully, we got right back up to speed pretty quickly, so it's not a big deal. I thought there was reset views right to the right of that sign, but it just turned out to not help me out all that much, so it's not really useful.
Ka-chow.
I used to think that maybe constantly reset
Who's
would
bad?
make you go
I'm
faster,
bad.
but I don't think it does. I think sometimes it actually is slower to
Ka-chow.
constantly reset versus just going around the track normally, not resetting unless you have to. In case
Oh,
you get stuck,
yeah.
you know. I'm gonna try some reset views here.
Ah.
That was bad. Yeah, some reset views right there. Okay, that works.
you love.
Right here is a very tight turn. I forgot
Yo
to
soy
mention
el
this on
mejor.
the side. You have to tilt as well as power slide to not hit the arrows there.
That's what I'm talking about. Ciao.
So the world record for this category is 1 hour 52 minutes. I'd say it's a really good time. I might not be able to beat it anytime soon, but if I manage to get pretty close to that today, I'd be good. I'd be glad with that. I'd also be glad if we get sub 2 hours, because I barely got that last time during Quake Fest, Speed Fest. So yeah.
One for the ladies.
Oh yeah, there's some reset views right there. That's cool. Okay. That's sure saves some time.
Ka-chow.
And once again, ask whatever you want to, guys. If you're in the chat, ask anything
Look at this.
about this
Ka-chow.
game, or about any of the Cars games, for that matter.
Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Ripping!
Oops, that's interesting. Come on, go.
Oh yeah!
Stopped inputting my spacebar for whatever reason.
Ka-chow.
Alright, now we go to Sergeant's boot camp.
Who's bad? I'm
Remember to
bad.
automatically exit them. Not get next and then
You were scheduled to be here.
so basically here at Sergeant's boot camp, we have to learn how to jump, how to tilt, and basically just how to avoid obstacles. Here I'm fairly certain it's better to just rub your face against the wall. It's really hard to you don't really want to go too slow in order to just take that turn. Instead, it may be better to just let yourself hit that wall constantly.
Ooh.
Starting to get sick, we used to be able to take that tight turn really well, but oh well. It's fine.
One for the ladies.
An interesting thing, there are 14 games in the Cars series, and the most ran game on speedrun.com is Cars Mater National.
Oh yeah.
Right. I find that to be interesting, because we used to be one of the least, and now we just have everybody wanting to do ILs on the run, or the game. Hopefully we'll have some people who want to do full games if I get to show it off a lot more as well.
That's what I'm talking
Because it is
about.
a decently fast-paced run, especially in all events.
Ow!
If this run
look at this.
inspires you to
Ka-chow!
want to do cars as a run, then be my guest, man. Any and all people who want to do runs of a cars game now are more than welcome to join us
Who's bad?
in running
I'm bad.
the game. Or I guess join me is really the proper term.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow. Oh. Ka-chow. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Ugh.
And yeah, that's pretty much Sergeant's boot camp. You notice that we have a time limit in the top left there, but again, because we're pretty much going as fast as we possibly can, don't really have to worry about that a whole lot.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow. Ka-chow.
So we're gonna exit here. We're gonna start Sergeant's off-road challenge, which is a race. This is the last race before Motor Speedway of the South, which is the next Piston Cup race.
Chow.
Reset, because I was gonna have to reset there anyways.
Ka-chow.
Oh, whoops. That went too far. Ooh, okay. That was interesting.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'd try that again.
Like, wow, man.
One for the ladies.
I've almost never been able to stay entirely on that top path, on that last shortcut, because of the way the slopes are designed on it. So basically, you're just kind of forced to take the bottom path, which I think is still faster, but it's very hard to tell.
One for the fans.
Nope, somehow not it. too far off to the side.
Ciao.
There we go. That's it. Yeah, there are still quite a few spots where we haven't tested reset abuse yet. And maybe when we test more of it, like when I get more time to test it, I can find a lot more spots that would be useful and the time can be lowered even more. That would be very nice.
One for the fans.
Say here.
One for the ladies.
That just kind of grounds us pretty much instantly. And allows us to start hitting that break. Whoa! I think that one's gonna be faster. Definitely.
Who's bad?
It's gonna take a while.
Whoa!
One for the ladies.
Tossed off to the side again.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow!
So yeah, right before it's damn reset use. It's definitely faster.
Whoa! Ha ha! Way cool, man. Way cool.
Let's see if reset use helps us here. Kinda does. Whoa!
Another interesting fact: the original cast from the movie reprised their roles in the game.
Yeah, but only in this game. Not in any other version. So yeah, feel
Ciao!
free to enjoy the original movie's cast in all their glory here. Yeah. That could have gotten worse, but it did good. Now we toss to the left. Not as much. Still good.
Ka-chow! Lightning McQueen is quicker than quick.
Alright. Motor Speedway to the south. There's Motor City Speedway. Time.
Hey, McQueenski!
Alright, this one is a little bit tighter space, unfortunately, so it's a lot harder to pass.
Is there
the
any
cars
stopping
here,
Lightning McQueen?
But let me turn the sound off. But that doesn't mean a thing. We can still get by pretty far. And we can still pass pretty much all these cars. Palm Isle Speedway is really the only Piston Cup track that's really wide open like that. Oh yes, thank you. Please, speed boost. Speed boost. It's in the way. There we go. Yeah, sometimes the AI is pretty much RNG when it comes to how they act, how they move on the track, where they're at whenever they're done with a turn or during the turn. So yeah, you pretty much gotta hope that they don't pick a bad spot that blocks you on the inside, because that's pretty much where you want to be for majority of the race. In fact, that's pretty much where you want to be for all of the race, is on the inside, ready to take the turn with the tilts. Usually they'll open up the bottom for you so you can go through, because that's the path the AI takes, or the certain AI that takes the little path that you see that's been the wipes there, as you see, as they call it. The AI, certain AI takes that path. For example, Chick takes that path, and a few other generic AI take that path. So they clear up these other AI that don't take that path, clear up the bottom so that they can take that path. But they also clear it up for us to take, so we just take it. Sorry if that was a little confusing. I'll try to give a better explanation if I can. Yes, please, speed boost. Yes. Oh yeah, also sometimes these other AI cars will rub up against one another, and sometimes they'll randomly generate smoke, which can block your view, obviously. It's not really more or less a smoke screen per se, it's just like black smoke, perhaps to show car trouble. But yeah. So you just pretty much gotta be careful of these AI a lot. On the first race, it's not too bad. It can sometimes happen every once in a while. Ooh, oh. Sometimes, however, it will happen. It gets worse into the harder races, however. For example, as we progress, it gets harder and harder on these tracks, obviously. And also, certain tracks get thinner and thinner. So, that also doesn't help it out a whole lot. Still no questions in chat. This is a great time to ask questions, because I could pretty much look back a lot during these tracks. Because even if the AI acts weirdly, especially on straightaways, I think I'm pretty much safe for the most part. Unless I do something stupid that gets me, like, turned by an AI, I'm pretty much good to go. You can ask me anything you want to. Hey, we reached 201. You dig this game? Oh yeah, I love this game. This was a childhood game of mine too. This and why do you keep tilting sideways? Is that the only way to steer around corners? No, it's just very useful for steering around corners. How many NASCAR style races are there? Like Gaming Guy said, there are 5 Piston Cup races. This is the second one.
And each Piston Cup race means the end of a chapter in the story.
Right. I'll just give you a little bit of trivia. Lightning is supposed to only be able to reach up to 200 miles per hour. But in this game, if you're really good with your tilting and steering during these Piston Cup races, especially on these kinds of long straightaways here at Motor Speedway of the South, you can get him up to 201 miles per hour. But it's very rare. In fact, it's also very rare for him to reach 200 miles per hour at all, especially when you're playing this game casually, and you don't even know how to tilt yet. Also, if you watched the movie, you might recognize these sponsors, as they are the sponsors of the Piston Cup racers in the movie. The racers are not the same, however. For whatever reason, all of them seem to have at least a different name. It's weird, but oh well, it's just how they designed it.
Well, of course, Disney couldn't afford actual real product placement.
Except for Apple. In the movie, at least.
Really? Apple in the movie?
Oh yeah. There was
Well,
diecast for it.
the company is worth $1 trillion.
Yeah, there was even a diecast for it. Granted, it was a very rare diecast. It is a very rare diecast, but they have it. And they also have it in Cars 3. Anyways, now it's nighttime here in Radiator Springs. And we gotta go reenact Lightning's chase from the first movie. Or Sheriff's Chase, I should say, because the track is called Sheriff's Chase. Why is everyone telling you the title is wrong? I don't know. It doesn't seem wrong to me. Yeah, it doesn't seem wrong to me.
I'm looking on the site right now, and it still says Final Fantasy.
It says Cars for me. Are you looking at the Twitch?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Twitch.
That's interesting. Yeah, it says Cars for me. The game still says Final Fantasy. But that might just be because I haven't refreshed it yet. Yeah, I would refresh it, but kind of plague here, so.
Oh, it worked. They changed it, but it's Cars 2.
Oh, it says Cars 2? Mine still says
Yes.
Cars 1.
Another interesting fact: Disney is actually trying to forget that Cars 2 exists.
Sort of. Or at the very least, they wish they could forget that it exists, but you can't. It happened, Disney. I'm sorry.
The movie was okay.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing ever, but a lot of people agree that it was the worst Pixar movie. You can't change the game? Okay. That's interesting. I guess they didn't allow them to change the game or something, which is fine. Yeah, see, Lightning is the real star of Final Fantasy, what is it, 15? Lightning is the real star of Final Fantasy 15.
Cars Universe and Kingdom Hearts when?
Right? That's me as well. What the heck?
That would be so interesting. See how Donald and Goofy
Sora,
look.
Cars. A joke in our modding community for Cars Bear National is like Lightning for Smash Ultimate. And my joke is Club Penguin Penguin for Smash Ultimate. Come on, Sakurai! And that's Sheriff's Chase. It's only a 1-lap course because it's really long. And we also unlock Ornament Valley, which we can now explore, or in our case, just head to the next event. So yeah, now we're gonna head over to what is technically the next road race, but it's basically like a form of Piston Cup race, except it involves Lightning's friend, Mater. It's called the Rust Bucket Race-O-Rama. And we're gonna get our second bar of boost when we beat this. But basically there are a couple places where you can abuse Reset Manip. One of them is right here. And the other one is right here. We just get put down on the ground earlier, and we just complete laps fairly quickly. So Cars 2 is the worst Pixar movie. What is the best? Well, obviously the first Cars. Come on.
Cars 3 was okay.
I'd say the real best is hard to say. Hard to determine.
Me personally, I say Cars 2 because I watched that the most.
I'll say there are certainly people who enjoy Cars 2, and the people who enjoyed the first movie are not those people. I will say the video game for Cars 2 is really fun, and it's really fresh as well. Oops, okay. Sometimes you get stuck to objects and they carry you into walls, which is annoying, but oh well. Alright, come on, Mater. Get off the wall. There you go. Also, these opponents are technically supposed to rubber band, but again, because we're abusing reset positions here, so they kind of are having problems. In fact, sometimes they just end up like going off track, as you saw right there on the minimap. One of the guys just ended up going completely off track. Don't mind that sound, it's just a call. Oh, shoot, I wish I could take that. But I can't, because I'm playing. Ah, bad timing. See, my parents are having to go out of town for something, so... Alright, last lap. Ooh, okay. Anyways, that was a good Rust Bucket Racer-Rama. Alright, now it's time for Ornament Valley Circuit. So yeah, not a whole lot on this track. There are a couple shortcuts, a couple weird corners, sloped corners. Avoid that ramp to the right there, because obviously you get airtime, and that's bad for a speedrun. I think my dad is home now. Here we go, reset minute here. Maybe we could have done it a little later. Toy Story is your favorite? Hey, the Toy Story games are not that bad as well. I like the Toy Story games, especially Toy Story 2 and 3.
I only played Toy Story 3 on the Wii.
I've played Toy Story 3. I haven't played Toy Story 2 yet, but I kind of want to play it. I've played Toy Story 3 on the Wii and PC. You liked Moana, but Moana is not Pixar. I thought this was a discussion about our favorite Pixar movies, not our favorite Disney movies.
Disney almost made a Moana version of Disney Infinity, but unfortunately production ended and the project was scrapped, sadly.
And they still decided to make Cars 3 Driven to Win. Oh, now it's turning into a Disney movie discussion. Alright, come on, computer, stop dropping my spacebar inputs. Seriously. It's good.
Pixar and Disney literally look the same, no offense. With their animation style.
I guess. I would assume that's for a reason, because they share similar animators. So yeah, as you might notice, road races are getting longer and longer. Kind of. They'll keep getting longer, theoretically, but they are still pretty short for the most part, and pretty much explain themselves for the most part. Especially if you've already played this game. so we're gonna warp back to chapter 1, rear cap circuit. Then I'll go with Wally. I like the Wally game as well. That's a good one. That's a decent run. I haven't played the Wii version of Wally, but I played the PC version, and I'm okay speedrunning that one. Kind of have to dodge the CPUs if possible. Yeah, don't mind any noises you hear in the background. That's just kind of... My dad came home, so he's doing stuff right now. They're preparing to leave. This track is somewhat short, but again, 12 laps is still pretty long.
And at this point, we've pretty much reached the midpoint of the run.
Pretty much. Yes, thank you, Stay Hydrated Bot. I will have made sure that I've drank like 1.2 liters of water. Why is there no game audio? Because right now in a Piston Cup race, Daryl Car Trip will be too loud for me to explain anything in case I need to. I can turn back on the audio, though, after the Piston Cup race is over. This is bad positioning by the AI here. Ah! Get off the wall. Thank you. Yeah, they're probably gonna catch up now. Unless I can gain speed back fast enough. Okay, please AI, thank you. Yeah, just a little bit of bad positioning from the AI is all that's needed to screw you up. There was an example of the smoke screen from the AI cars. Okay, seriously, I was right there. Come on. Okay, gave me room, thank you. Again, they should give you room, but there's always just that one straggler that decides, you know what, I'm not going to give you room. I'm just going to block you, and I'm going to prevent you from going through. What's my PB? My PB is also the world record, which is 1 hour, 52 minutes, and something else. Hang on. That was bad. Guess what? 1 hour, 52 minutes, 25 seconds. Okay. Okay, this is really bad positioning for the AI. What the heck? They were just completely blocking off the straightaway. And like I said before, I doubt I'll get a PB today, but it would be wonderful if I could get really close to it, or if I could get under 2 hours. And there we go. That's the last time we're going to be able to avoid the pit stop minigame. In the other 2 Piston Cup races, we have to do the pit stop minigame. Anyways, here we have Doc's checkup. The next road race, basically. I feel like if there's any point in time to just jump in with donations, now's the time, because a lot of it's just the same old stuff we've seen before. We're going through similar areas, just different directions, you know, to offer up a somewhat new experience, I guess. Gonna slow down here so I can jump to the shortcut here. Okay, go down to the lower path because I'm gonna be forced down there eventually, anyways. Yeah, okay. Turn. Don't lock up. Ah. Oh, okay. I hope everybody that's watching this has been entertained really well thus far, because, again, this is going to be going for a while now. We have a little bit less than an hour left in the game. Ooh, okay.
Ka-chow! Oh yeah! Ciao! Ciao! Oh! Ah! Who's bad? I'm bad. Ah! Woo-hoo!
One for the ladies. One for the fans. Hey, look at this. Ka-chow! You never know where lightning will strike.
Alright, that was good. Doc's checkup. Now let's move on to
Lightning!
wheel well sprint. Yes, I did kill the audio, but I brought it back. I brought it back for your entertainment. But at Smashville, I'll have to disable it again.
Who's bad? I'm bad.
Ooh. Okay. That was interesting, but that's not too bad.
One for the ladies. That's what I'm talking about.
So Finn, once we beat this race, we'll tail pass, and then we'll be able to explore that.
Oh yeah!
Oh! Mini games, and then finally we'll be at Smash.
Ciao! That's what I'm talking about. Ciao!
Wow!
Ka-chow! That's what I'm talking about. One for the ladies.
Tell me, chat. Are you loving it right now? Theoretically, that ramp is supposed to be faster, but I don't take it because obviously we don't want the air time.
Who's bad? I'm bad. Hey, no problem. It was an honor to beat you.
So here we do tail flip pass circuit.
I find the
Why do you feel? Oh. Well, I did have audio killed before, but I guess...
Who's
you
bad?
still
I'm
didn't
bad.
hear anything, then. That's not what you should feel after something like that. That's just a little small.
Ciao! Ugh. Ka-chow!
Quite smashing.
We're also about to get our third bar of boost in the next race. After we finish the next race, get that.
Ah! One for the ladies. Oh, I'm faster than
Alright.
fast.
Tail flip pass circuit. road hazards.
Who's bad? I'm bad.
You never thought anyone would speedrun a game like this? Well, you'd be surprised.
Yo, why are you bugging?
Hi, Ann.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. A lot of people have run this game in the past. Granted, I'm the only real active runner now. Back then, there used to be quite a few people who ran this game. It's really a shame that they had to go. And then they just started doing something.
One for the fans.
There's a really tight turn right here, but going this top path is better than going that bottom path. So,
One for the ladies. Ka-chow.
ah, go. Don't want to take that top path that's technically slower.
Ooh. Chow. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Oh yeah. Ka-chow.
Dang, how much stuff happening in the chat. I thought a lot more stuff would happen. Come on.
Ooh.
So yeah, we take that shortcut and then we get off this as soon as possible because we don't want to be in the air a whole lot.
Ah. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh. Who's bad? I'm bad.
Off the hook.
Thanks, game guy. Ah, get another shortcut there. Worth it. Have an active display of how large the lead is? I don't know. It's hard to say, really.
Chow.
Not many.
Hey, look at this.
It's not like it matters in this game, because this game's really easy. So, it's not that hard hard to stay in the lead, pretty much, especially when you know what you're doing. Even if you've just played through the game once, you'll pretty much be able to stay in the lead a whole lot.
Good.
Ah!
Ooh.
Ka-chow! Hey, guys, what can I say? Winning's my destiny.
Ugh. So now we get our third bar boost,
Okay.
which is our final bar as well. I'm just gonna enter side, quit out. Oops. And then I'm gonna use map 2. So yeah, this race, that's really to prevent a crash from happening. That's really for safety reasons, for marathon safety. Now we enter Chicks Challenge, which is the next race. And then we do a couple mini games, and then we go for Smash.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow!
Here we just kind of stay on the inside.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm certain a lot of racing games have the
Kids, don't
how
try this
far
at home.
ahead you are, like second device. I know International, the next Cars game after this one brings it back. Racerama brings it back. I don't know if Cars 2 or Cars 3 has it. I think they do. But
Who's bad? I'm bad. Ka-chow! Ka-chow! Who's bad? I'm bad. One for the ladies.
Yeah! Look at me!
Ugh. One for the fans. Ka-chow! Ka-chow! Who's bad? I'm bad! Ow!
still not many questions in the chat.
Ka-chow!
Oh yeah! Whoa!
Chow! Ka-chow! Ka-chow! I forgot
Now
to
we
tell you,
do
Chip.
high-speed heist. And then we do lightning strikes. And then we do smash.
What's the matter with you? Are you crazy? What's the matter with you? Are you crazy?
I'm sorry, buddy. They can't watch both streams.
What in the world?
At least you're probably not busy much during this time. I don't know. It heavily depends on who you are. If you feel like you're getting a whole lot of stuff out of this run and you're enjoying it, good for you.
Hey,
But I
watch
can
it.
also probably understand if you are not really getting a whole lot out of this run and you're just like, why is this game here?
Look out!
Do we really need a
Watch it,
game?
Mr.
Oops.
Race
Do we
Car.
really need a game about talking cars in our marathon? You youngsters poison the water.
You need to.
In that case, you won't want to have a game about talking animals either.
That guy's crazy.
Right. Yeah, in that case, one of the next games ain't really worth your time either. One of the next games tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 5 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. I mean, at 6 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's at 5:39 for me, which means I have to get up somewhat early tomorrow.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
No, excuse you.
Watch it! And stay in
Yeah,
your
if you
own
hit
lane.
these cars at all, it slows you down a little bit.
Hey, get out of my
Obviously
way!
don't
Where'd
want
you
to
learn to drive?
Ugh.
The one where you drive like on the opposite side of the road as lightning is one of the hardest levels in the entire game.
It's not that hard.
Hey!
It's hard
hey,
to
what are you
get
doing?
really well, to get fast.
Watch it, Mr.
I can
Race
certainly agree
Car!
with that. Ah. Sometimes the patterns are really bad and you have to kind of react to it in a weird way. They're saying turn down your mic. Apparently you're being really loud, or it's really loud on your end. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. Maybe because I'm too
Watch it,
soft.
Mr. Race Car! Hey! That guy's crazy! Ah! Car!
So here we just basically gotta pick up lightning's gear. Oh, I missed. Okay. Basically here we just gotta pick up lightning's gear. Oh, come on, I missed again. This is bad. Okay, there we go. It's just basically RNG whether or not you get the boxes of the gear. Anything that's not the cartoony looking box is not what you want to pick up. Roll weird today. Come on, give me a gearbox. Oh, never mind. Gave me one and I missed it.
Got the goods!
Sure.
Yeah, they might want you to turn down your volume, if possible.
What are you, nuts? Hey,
So
watch
here,
it!
basically, we're just gonna
Yo,
get your
back
gear
off,
back.
dude!
There we go.
Ah! Quit
hit
it,
the
man! You're
back of it.
skipping my music!
Get the game. There we go. That's
Oh, what do you think? You're famous?
Wait, I didn't get it? What? Are you kidding me? I saw it.
Yo, back
There we
off,
go.
dude!
That was
You need to slow down.
let's see if I can get
Quit it! These are
here.
combustible!
Dang it, miss.
Hey,
Did we
miss,
get an
look
early
out.
hit on them? And
Ah, get away from
one
me.
gearbox early? Unfortunately, I didn't get it.
Yeah, wrong way.
Oh,
What happens is they kind of speed up and
car,
then slow down
sweetheart!
for you to
Hey!
hit them.
Watch where you're going!
So yeah, just kind of
Hey, get out of my way! Oh, hey!
fighting here. I'm gonna get on the right side. So that way they don't spawn in on the right side. Unfortunately, I missed the early hit again. Oh well.
Oh! What are you, nuts?
That,
Hey, cut it out!
then that.
Ooh, okay. I'll give you that
Please, please let me get on the.
Car!
Yeah. Unfortunately, if you're on
Hey,
the left side,
watch
they'll
it.
spawn on the right. If you're on the right side, they'll spawn on the left.
Whoa!
I want them to spawn on the left. It's a little easier to get the early hit in
Look
that
out.
case, but oh well. It's fine. We can still
Excuse me.
reload this.
Ow!
Ka-chow.
And there we go.
Aw, man.
Gonna warp back to your cap circuit one more time. Like not for the last time, but.
Hey, buddy!
There we go. Smash
Come on, I'm ready.
Here we have to do the pit stop minigame. However, we're gonna do it a little bit different.
Ooh, I got a donut.
Yes, sir. He sure knows his way around the track. Fighting through the
Still
pack,
gives
it's
an
number
advantage.
95,
It's
Lightning
hard.
McQueen.
Pretty early, because it's kind of hard to get past opponents here at this track due to how short and thin it is.
Oh, no, you don't. Ah.
Should be able to.
Oh,
Pit stop,
now you're
there we
making
go.
me mad.
And it shows them passing us, but don't worry, we're not gonna be passed. Oh, one button, that's bad RNG. So we can get a pattern where we just need to press 5 buttons in a row, a pattern where we have to mash a button in one button repeatedly, a pattern where we have to mash 2 buttons repeatedly like this. That last tire had the 5 buttons, and this one was okay RNG, but not special. It's very rare for you to get more than one 5-button pattern. And it's also very
We're
rare
looking
you to
for
get
someone
even one
in section
5-button pattern.
59, space 22.
Yeah, I have them set louder, but I turned it all down. I might just leave the music on, actually leave everything else off in later runs. Just because the music is good, but the voices can be pretty annoying at times. So here it's not really very useful to tilt because of the way the track is sloped. So we want to tilt as little as possible here. That's why we did the pit stop minigame so early. And a similar case for the next Piston Cup race, which will be Los Angeles International Speedway. Which just so happens to look like Daytona. Ooh, okay. Alright, we're almost done with Smash Reveal. So, gaming guy, have you not muted, but have you lowered your volume a little bit?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. You still sound good to me. We'll see if everybody else is bleeding their ears out or not at this point. Alright, so Radiator Springs Grand Prix 2! If you remember the beginning of the run, there's a race called Radiator Springs Grand Prix.
And that's because Jak8 is a sore loser.
Right. He can't accept defeat, so he wants to keep going. He wants to challenge Lightning again. In fact, technically Lightning proposed a challenge. Just to race Chick again. Just to have fun. You know? And so we're doing this now. Except this one is way different. For one thing, it's nighttime. And another thing, it's a way different track. 2 laps long. And it goes all sorts of places. Oh, hang on, let me change the audio back. Let me turn down any dialogue. And there you go. I sure hope that also turns off Daryl, because no matter how much I turn down the dialogue volume, it just seems to keep him at the same volume overall. So I hope you're at least able to turn him off with dialogue off. Whoever streamed voice chat? Oh, wait. Is it my end that he's loud? Oh, that's not good. I can't change my volume. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to hear the game itself. Down desktop audio, but I made sure to turn back up the game audio. Try talking.
Testing 1, 2.
Alright, you didn't sound too loud for me. Let's see if that changed something. I know the game sound was loud, but I had to turn down my desktop audio to change his audio levels. So I had to change the in-game audio to louder to compensate. So does it work now? Or is he still somewhat loud? That's a somewhat tight cut right there. I am on Discord, but it's on my desktop, underneath my game, so I can't change it. I have to use my keyboard to change the volume on my desktop. Game music is a bit loud, you said? There you go. It's fixed.
How is it going now?
I don't know. They're not telling me anything about whether or not you're loud. He understands now. Is he loud? He just spoke. Is he too loud now, or is it good now? And that's Rayers Springs Grand Prix 2, or Rayers Springs Grand Prix 9, whatever you want to call it.
And this race was the beginning of the last chapter in the game.
Right. We are almost near the end.
Each chapter has 5 to 8 events.
He's still loud? Try talking again.
Testing 1, 2.
Okay. Definitely way softer. To me, at least. Is that any better? Not then. I can't. I'm pretty sure if I lower my desktop volume anymore, he's pretty much going to be inaudible to me. It's not changing anything? That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, I can't do it. I pretty much jokes about that then. You're just gonna have to deal with him being really loud. So here we have Tilford Pass Grand Prix. This is a point-to-point race, basically, just like Wheel Well Circuit. We're going from one point to another, non-stop, pretty much. There's gonna be one really tight corner right here, as you see. We have to pretty much just turn straight into the mine like this, and there we go. It's not a marathon it's just not a marathon without any sort of tech issue. Oh, it's not a marathon without tech issues all over the place, guys. Come on. Are you kidding me? I should know. Oh gosh. Okay. Exactly. See, Go-Go gets my point. Oh shoot. Okay, that was interesting. Should be good basically now. At least we're not doing 5-minute interviews when the mic's not working. Right. Right. You're absolutely right. That would be the absolute worst thing to do. I don't know who would do that. Seriously, who in their right mind would do that? Try to conduct interviews with the possibility of that happening. come on, that's just ridiculous. And there's the finish line. Yeah, it doesn't look like this is PB pace, but that's fine. We'll just do Ornament Valley Grand Prix, another 2-lap course. Alright. Yeah, other than the fact that you can pretty much choose whichever path you want to take at the beginning there, it's pretty much just revisiting a lot of places from previous races, excuse me. We also visit Radiator Springs a little bit. We go inside Radiator Springs as part of the race. That's an interesting scenario there. You good, buddy? Oh gosh. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna just do this. There we go. That'll be a little bit faster than trying to just get back up to speed on that path directly. Alright, that's one lap. And you know what? I think I have something that might be hilarious to, or seemingly hilarious to you guys for the last race. We're going to use a lot of resetting of the race, so not resetting as in like, oh, I gotta reset or restart the race. No, resetting is in resetting your position. Yeah, you remember that reset abuse? We don't really have a whole lot of it anymore for these road races, but we have some for the Piston Cup race. We might have to pit, I don't know. It's a possibility that we could skip the pit stop minigame, but I highly doubt it. This is a somewhat tight turn here, just like Radiator Springs Grand Prix. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with the menu sounds in this game. It's really weird. I didn't really think much of it when I was younger, but now you point that out, I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Alright. That's a map. Warping to Cap Circuit one last time, and then we're gonna go to Los Angeles International Speedway. Yes, this is already not TV pace. So yeah, we're just gonna do this over and over again. This is faster. Way faster. As you see, we're just gaining time against the CPUs all over the place. It's even causing the rubber banding to mess up a little bit, which is kind of scary sometimes, but we can deal with it. And believe me, I'm ready for you to say, what the heck is this? This guy is terrible. I'll do the pit stop minigame anyways, just because. Let's have some fun, shall we? Pattern. You're DQ'd. Sorry, I felt like making a joke. Okay. Oh, this is interesting patterns.
And here it is, the first time you'll ever see the pit stop minigame.
No, this is the second time. I did it in Smasherville.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you missed it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. But the minigame is fun, honestly.
Yeah, it's heavily RNG based if you have to do it in a speedrun. Or when you have to do it in a speedrun, I should say. Whether you get the 5-button pattern or just a regular button mashing pattern, 2 buttons or 1 button.
And another interesting fact, the Los Angeles International Speedway is based off the real-life Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, which hosted 2 Olympic Games and is about to host the 2028 Olympic Games.
It also resembles the Daytona International Speedway, as the track design that is. So it's gonna look like I have a really long lap time, but that's only because, like, that's a sort of glitch that happens whenever you glitch past, or not glitch past, but reset past the finish line. It just kind of keeps your lap time going. I'll just cross the finish line regularly to show you that it does that. Because as you'll see, my lap time starts over now. And we have to be careful, because if I cross the finish line like that on the last lap, it won't end the race. It will instead just keep the race going for an extra lap, basically. So once I reach lap 12, I have to be careful not to do that, and I need to make sure that I end up crossing the finish line regularly to end the game. And also, time is coming up once I cross the finish line on the last lap, so I would get ready on that. Oops, that's bad. Okay. Yeah, as you see, we've pretty much gained a whole lead against against the CPUs here. Maybe more than a lap, actually. So even if I do glitch out the lap, I think we'll still be good to go. I just don't want to waste the extra time, you know, because it's a speed run. You could also do something like this on Motor Speedway in the South, but I didn't do it because I don't know whether or not it's actually faster on that track. But either way, it is faster on this track. So let's see here. Get ready on time. It's coming up fairly shortly. I'll do one more and then time.
And there it is. That was Cars the video game, any percent on PC.
That was a pretty good time. I was timing myself as well. I got 1 hour, 57 minutes, 41 seconds. That's pretty good. I will take that. But anyways, yeah, I enjoyed that. Can't wait for your run tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But before we go, I just want to say thank you to Jak for allowing me to commentate, and also if you're ever interested in running this game or any other games in the Cars series, find us on Discord and we'll be happy to help you out.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's been fun.
Yeah, it has. So let's just go ahead and turn it over to the next guy, whoever's going to be doing the next run.
And enjoy the rest of No Glitches Allowed.